Captain Bora stared at the red warning lights covering her command screen. Each light meant another system failing on her ship. The main engine was dead. Life support was dropping fast. Her crew of 12 Velkari were in danger. She turned to her navigator. Do-hyun looked tired and worried. His blue skin had turned pale from stress. "What is the nearest station?" Bora asked. Do-hyun checked his instruments. "The coalition station is 3 days away." "We do not have 3 days, Captain. Our air will run out in 8 hours. Bora felt her hearts beat faster. She had 2 hearts, like all Velkari. Right now, both were racing with fear. "What else is close?" "There is a station in the Sol system. 4 hours away." Do-hyun paused. "But Captain, that is human space. The humans are new. They have minimal contact status. We do not know much about them." Bora made her choice quickly. "Set course for the human station. Send a distress call. Tell them we need emergency repairs." Her engineer, Taewon, spoke up from his station. "Captain, what if the humans refuse to help? The galaxy says they are strange. They come from a dangerous world. They might see us as a threat. Then we die," Bora said simply. "But if we stay here, we die for certain. At least this way we have a chance." The ship turned toward the human station. Bora watched the air supply numbers drop. 7 hours left, then 6. The crew worked quietly, trying to save power. Medical Officer Nari moved through the ship, checking on everyone. Some crew members were already feeling sick from the bad air. "Captain," Do-hyun said suddenly, "the humans are responding to our distress call." "Put it on speaker," Bora ordered. A human voice came through, speaking clear Galactic Common. "Velkari vessel, this is Earth Station 7. Commander Hyojin speaking. We received your distress call. Help is coming. Do not worry. We are preparing Bay 3 for your ship. Medical teams are standing by. How many crew members do you have?" Bora was surprised by the quick response. "We have 12 crew members. Our air supply is critical. We have less than 6 hours." "Understood," Commander Hyojin said calmly. "You will reach us in 3 hours. That gives us time. We are sending out guide ships to help you dock faster. Just keep your crew calm. You are going to be okay." The connection ended. Taewon looked at Bora with confusion. That was fast. They did not ask for payment. They did not ask about our cargo. They just said they would help. "Strange," Nari agreed. "Most stations want to know if we can pay before they help." Bora did not understand it either, but she felt relief. Maybe humans are different. We will find out soon. 3 hours passed slowly. The crew breathed carefully to save air. The ship shook and rattled. More systems failed. Then finally, the human station appeared ahead of them. It was large and bright. Bora saw human ships moving around it like busy insects. 2 small human craft came toward them. They attached gentle guide beams to the Velkari ship and started pulling it toward the station. "Velkari vessel, this is Guide Ship 1, a human voice said. "We have you now. Just relax. We will get you into the bay safely. Bay 3 is ready. The air is good. Food is prepared. Medical teams are waiting. You are safe now." Bora felt tears in her eyes. The human spoke with such kindness, like they actually cared about strangers they had never met. The ship moved into the large bay. The doors closed behind them. Bora heard the sound of air pumping into the space. Her screen showed good air outside now, breathable and warm. "All crew prepare to exit," Bora ordered. She opened the ship door carefully. Warm air rushed in. Good air, fresh air. Her crew gasped in relief. Bora walked down the ramp. A group of humans waited at the bottom. The humans looked strange. They had no fur or scales. Their skin was smooth and came in many shades. They stood on 2 legs like Velkari, but they were built differently, stronger, more solid. They smiled, showing white teeth. One human stepped forward. She wore a uniform with symbols of rank. "Captain Bora, I am Commander Hyojin. Welcome to Earth Station 7. You are safe now." Bora did not know what to say. "Thank you. We are grateful for your help." Hyojin smiled wider. "No thanks needed. You were in trouble. We help people in trouble. It is what we do." She turned to another human. "This is Lead Engineer Minho. He will fix your ship. This is Medical Chief Jiwon. She will check your crew. Everyone else, please help our guest get comfortable." The humans moved quickly. They did not wait for orders or permissions. They just started helping. Some humans brought medical equipment and started checking the Velkari crew gently. Others brought water and food. Still others began scanning the damaged ship with their tools. Engineer Minho approached Taewon. "Hi, I am Minho. Can you show me your engine room? I want to see what we are working with." Taewon looked at Bora. She nodded. Taewon led Minho up the ramp. Dr. Jiwon examined Nari with gentle hands. "You are a medical officer too?" Jiwon asked. "Good. You can help me understand your biology better. I want to make sure everyone is healthy. That air was pretty bad, right?" Nari nodded slowly. "Yes, very bad. Some crew are sick. We will fix that," Jiwon promised. "Come on, let me check everyone." Bora stood with Commander Hyojin. She felt lost. This was not normal. "Commander, we need to discuss payment. Our ship needs major repairs. We have some credits, but not much. We can work." "We can trade?" Hyojin looked confused. "Payment? No. You needed help. We help, that is all. Fix your ship, rest, eat, recover. Then when you are ready, you can go home. No payment needed. But why?" Bora asked. "You do not know us. We are strangers." "Why help strangers for free?" Hyojin put a hand on Bora's shoulder. It was warm and solid. "Because you needed help. That is reason enough. On Earth, we have a saying. Today you, tomorrow me. We help you today. Maybe someday you help someone else. That is how it should work. Besides, you are not strangers anymore. You are guests. Come on. Let me show you where you and your crew can rest." Bora followed the human commander. Her mind was full of confusion and wonder. She had expected basic assistance. Cold efficiency. A bill at the end. Instead, she found warmth and kindness and generosity. The humans acted like saving strangers was the most natural thing in the galaxy. Maybe humans really were strange. But as Bora walked through the clean, bright station with its helpful crew, she thought that maybe strange was not a bad thing. Maybe the galaxy needed more strange. Behind her, Engineer Minho was already working on the ship, whistling a happy tune. Dr. Jiwon was making the sick crew members comfortable. The other humans were bringing blankets and hot drinks. Nobody asked for anything. They just gave Bora realize something important. She came here for repairs. But maybe, just maybe, she was going to get much more than a fixed ship. Maybe she was going to learn something about what made these humans so different from everyone else in the galaxy. The doors to the guest quarters opened. Inside was clean and comfortable. Warm lights, soft beds, everything ready. "Welcome home," Hyojin said with another warm smile. "For now, anyway. Rest well, Captain." And for the first time in many hours, Bora felt truly safe. 3 days had passed since the Velkari arrived at Earth Station 7. Engineer Taewon stood in the repair bay watching Minho work on the main engine. The human moved fast but carefully. His hands knew exactly what to do. "You see this part here?" Minho pointed at a damaged coupling. "Most people would replace it. Expensive. Takes time to get new parts shipped. But watch this." Minho picked up some scrap metal from a bin. Metal that Taewon thought was garbage. Minho heated it, shaped it, and fit it perfectly into place. "There, good as new. Maybe better. This alloy is actually stronger than your original part." Taewon was amazed. "You made a repair part from waste metal?" "Sure," Minho smiled. "On Earth, we learned to use everything. Nothing is really garbage. Everything has potential. You just have to look at it the right way." "But this will cost us less?" Taewon asked carefully. Minho laughed. "Cost, no cost. I told you. We do not charge for helping people. Your captain keeps asking about payment. Commander Hyojin keeps telling her no. Are all Velkari this stubborn about trying to pay for kindness?" Taewon felt embarrassed. "In the galaxy, everything has a price. Help costs credits. Nobody works for free. We do not understand why you help us." Minho stopped working. He looked at Taewon seriously. "You want to know why? Because helping feels good. Because you might help someone else someday. Because we are all just trying to survive in this big universe and we survive better together. That is why." Before Taewon could respond, Minho smiled again. "Besides, you are teaching me about Velkari engines. That is payment enough. I love learning new things. Come on, help me install this piece. I will show you a trick for calibration." Across the station, Medical Officer Nari sat with Dr. Jiwon in the medical bay. Jiwon was checking the last of the Velkari crew members who had been sick from the bad air. "Everyone is healthy now," Jiwon announced happily. "Your crew is strong. They recovered fast." "Thank you for your care," Nari said. "You are a good doctor. You treated us like we mattered." Jiwon looked surprised. "Of course you matter. All patients matter. Why would I treat you differently?" Because we are aliens, Nari said quietly. Because we are not human. In many places, alien patients get basic care only. Quick treatment. Nothing extra. You gave us extra care. You stayed late. You checked on us many times. You made sure we were comfortable. Why? Jiwon sat down beside Nari. Do you know what I see when I look at you? I see a person. Someone who was scared and sick and needed help. The shape of your body does not matter. The color of your skin does not matter. You needed care, so I gave you the best care I could. That is what doctors should do. Nari felt tears forming. You humans are very strange, Jiwon laughed warmly. Yes, we are. But good strange, I hope. Come on. There is a meal happening in the common area. Everyone is invited. You should bring your crew. Human food is pretty good. The common area was large and bright. Tables filled the space. Human crew members sat together eating and talking and laughing. They looked up when the Velkari entered. They smiled and waved. They made space at their tables. A human woman approached Captain Bora. Hello, Captain. I am Soman. I am the cultural liaison here. I help different species understand each other. Please sit with us. Try some human food. Bora sat carefully. The other Velkari crew members found seats too. The humans passed plates of food. Strange food, different colors and smells. This is pasta, Soman explained. Noodles with sauce. Very popular on Earth. This is bread. This is called pizza. That is rice with vegetables. Try anything you like. Bora tried a small bite of pasta. It was warm and soft and tasty. Different from Velkari food, but good. Around her, the other crew members were trying different dishes. Some smiled. Some looked surprised. All were curious. Why do you eat together? Bora asked Soman. On ships and stations, most species eat separately. In their quarters. Private. Soman passed the breadbasket to Bora. Humans believe that eating together builds friendship. We talk, we share stories. We laugh, food tastes better with friends, and strangers become friends when they eat together. A human man across the table spoke up. I am Do-hyun, navigator. Same job as your navigator, I think. I heard you are from the Velkari home system. I have been studying that area. The binary stars there are beautiful. I would love to hear about your world. The Velkari navigator, also named Do-hyun, looked surprised to share a name with a human. You want to hear about my world? Yes. I love learning about other places. Tell me everything. What is it like? What do you do for fun? What are your cities like? The Velkari Do-hyun started talking slowly at first, but the human Do-hyun asked good questions. He listened carefully. He seemed really interested. Soon the Velkari navigator was talking freely, describing his home with pride. Around the table, other conversations started. Humans asking questions, Velkari answering, then Velkari asking questions about Earth. Humans sharing stories about their dangerous home world, about oceans and mountains, about animals and weather, about history and art. A human woman named Yoonji pulled out a small device. She pressed buttons and music started playing. Soft music, beautiful music. This is human music, Yoonji explained. This song is old. From Earth. It is called classical music. This composer lived hundreds of years ago. We still remember him. The Velkari listened. The music was strange but moving. It made Bora feel things. Peace, wonder, sadness, and joy together. You create beauty, Nari said softly. Not just tools and ships. You make art, music, you make things that touch the heart. Yoonji smiled. Yes, humans need beauty. We need more than just survival. We need meaning, art, love, connection. These things make life worth living. The meal continued for hours. Nobody rushed. Nobody left early. Humans and Velkari talked and laughed together. They shared food and stories. They learned about each other. Barriers came down. Suspicion turned to curiosity. Curiosity turned to friendship. Later that night, Bora stood at a window looking at Earth below. Commander Hyojin found her there. Beautiful, is it not? Hyojin said. Yes, Bora agreed. Your world is beautiful. Blue and white and green. But dangerous too, I heard. High gravity, wild weather, predators everywhere. Very dangerous, Hyojin confirmed. Earth tried to kill us for thousands of years. Storms, earthquakes, diseases, predators. We survived by working together. By helping each other. By being clever and kind and stubborn. Those lessons stayed with us. They made us who we are. You give without expecting return, Bora said. You trust strangers. You share freely. This is not normal in the galaxy. Most species protect themselves first, take care of their own. You take care of everyone. Why? Hyojin thought for a moment. Because everyone is our own. We learned that on Earth. Your enemy today might save your life tomorrow. The stranger you help might become your greatest friend. We are all connected, all part of the same universe. When we help others, we help ourselves. Not for trade or payment, just because it is right. Bora looked at the human commander. Your ship will be ready in 2 days, Minho says. I should be happy, but I find I am sad to leave. We came here for repairs. We found something more. You found friends, Hyojin said simply, and friends are always welcome back. Your ships will always have a place in our bays. Your crew will always have seats at our tables. This is not goodbye. This is just the beginning. Bora felt her heart's warm. She came expecting cold efficiency and a bill. She found warmth and kindness and generosity. She found humans who treated strangers like family. She found a different way of existing in the galaxy. Maybe the galaxy could learn from humanity. Maybe there was a better way than always calculating costs and benefits. Maybe kindness did not need a reason. Behind them, laughter echoed from the common area. Velkari and human voices mixing together, learning together, growing together, building something new, building friendship where before there was only distance, and in that moment, Bora understood. Humanity's greatest gift was not their technology or their strength. It was their open hearts, their belief that anyone could become a friend, their absolute certainty that helping others was always worth it. The galaxy would never be the same once it learned what humans had to teach. 2 weeks had passed on Earth Station 7. The Velkari ship was almost ready. Engineer Minho had done more than repair it. He had improved it. Made it stronger, faster, better. Captain Bora sat in Commander Hyojin's office. The wall showed pictures of Earth, oceans and mountains, cities and forests. A beautiful, deadly world I want to understand, Bora said. My crew and I have been here for 2 weeks. You have given us everything, repairs, food, friendship. You ask for nothing back. This makes no sense to us. The galaxy does not work this way. Hyojin leaned back in her chair. Then maybe the galaxy is wrong, or maybe humans are wrong. But this is how we are. Would you like to know why? Yes, please, I need to report about you to the Galactic Coalition. I want to tell them the truth. But I do not understand the truth yet. Hyojin pulled up images on her screen. This is Earth history. Thousands of years ago, humans were divided. Different tribes. Different nations. Different colors of skin. We fought each other. Wars everywhere. Terrible wars. We almost destroyed ourselves. Bora looked at the images. Destruction. Death. So much pain. We learned something from all that suffering. Hyojin continued. We learned that fighting only brings more fighting. That hate only creates more hate. We learned that we survive together or die alone. So we stopped fighting each other. We started working together. That must have been hard, Bora said. Very hard. It took centuries. Many people did not want to change. But slowly we learned. We learned that our differences made us stronger, not weaker. We learned that the stranger today could be the friend tomorrow. We learned that helping others made everyone's life better. Hyojin changed the image. Now it showed humans building together, working together. People of all colors and types cooperating. Earth tried to kill us, Hyojin said. Diseases, storms, earthquakes, wild animals. The only way we survived was by helping each other. If your neighbor died, you might die next. So you helped your neighbor, not because you were nice, because you were smart, because together we were stronger. So your kindness comes from survival? We're asked. It started that way. But it became more. It became who we are. We help because helping is right. We trust because trust builds bonds. We give because giving creates communities. These are not just ideas. These are the things that made us human. There was a knock at the door. A human man entered. He wore different clothes than the station crew. More formal. Captain Bora, this is Diplomat Hanul, Hyojin introduced. He works with the Earth government. He came to meet you officially. Hanul bowed respectfully. Captain, I am honored to meet you. You are the first official alien contact for our station. Well, unofficial official. It is complicated. Bora stood and bowed back. I am honored too. Your people have been very kind. I heard you have questions about why we help, Hanul said. I can tell you the official answer. Humanity believes in a simple idea. We are all connected. Every intelligent being in the universe shares something. We all want to live. We all want to be happy. We all want meaning. If we are all connected, then helping you helps us. Hurting you hurts us. This is not just philosophy. This is truth. But what if someone takes advantage? Bora asked. What if someone accepts your help but gives nothing back? Hanel smiled. Then they accept our help and give nothing back. That is their choice. We still did the right thing. We still helped someone who needed help. Their bad character does not change our good action. Besides, most beings are not bad. Most beings, when treated with kindness, return kindness. You are proof of that. What do you mean? Bora asked. You came here desperate. We helped you. Now you are thinking about how to help us back. I can see it in your eyes. You want to tell the coalition good things about us. You want to open doors. You want to be our friend. We did not ask for that, but you want to give it. That is how kindness works. It spreads. Bora realized he was right. She did want to help humanity. They had earned her loyalty through simple kindness. Later that day, Bora walked through the station with Medical Officer Nari. They passed a learning center. Through the windows, they saw human children sitting in a classroom. A teacher was talking to them. Can we observe? Bora asked a passing human. Of course, the human said. Just be quiet. Teacher Yuna is giving a lesson. Bora and Nari entered quietly and stood at the back. The children were small humans. They looked up with curious eyes but returned their attention to the teacher. Teacher Yuna held up a picture. This is a bridge. People built it together. One person could not build a bridge alone, but many people working together can build anything. What else can we build together? Small hands went up. Cities, one child said. Spaceships, another added. Friendships, a third called out. Yuna smiled. Yes, all of those. Working together is how humans do great things. Alone we are small. Together we are mighty. Remember that. When you see someone who needs help, help them. When you see someone who is lonely, be their friend. When you see someone who is sad, show kindness. This is how we make the world better. The children nodded seriously. They were learning cooperation from the beginning. It was built into their education, into their culture, into their very identity, Nari whispered to Bora. They teach kindness like we teach mathematics. They make it a skill, something to practice and learn. Yes, Bora whispered back. And that is why they are different. They do not just believe in helping. They train for it. They practice it. They make it who they are. After class, Teacher Yuna approached them. Did you enjoy the lesson? Very much, Bora said. You teach cooperation. We teach humanity, Yuna corrected gently. Cooperation, kindness, creativity, problem solving. These are the things that make us who we are. We teach children that every person has value, that differences are good, that working together is better than competing. What about competition? Bora asked. The galaxy runs on competition. The strong survive. The weak fail. Yuna shook her head. Humans tried that for thousands of years. It almost destroyed us. We learned that cooperation is stronger than competition. When we compete, one wins and one loses. When we cooperate, everyone wins. Why would we choose the path where someone must lose? That evening, Engineer Taewon gave Bora a gift. It was a small metal object, carefully shaped. Beautiful. Minho made this for me. Taewon explained. It is a repair tool, custom made. He said humans have a tradition. When you work with someone and become friends, you give them a tool, something they can use, something to remember you by. He gave me this, so I made something for him. Taewon showed her another object, a Valkyrie design, elegant and functional. He taught me that gifts do not have to be expensive. They just have to be meaningful. They have to show you care. Captain, I understand now. Humans do not help because they want something back. They help because helping is part of their identity. They are not kind to us. They are kind. Period. It is who they are. Bora looked at the tool in her engineer's hand. Such a simple gift. But it represented something profound. Connection. Friendship. The belief that relationships mattered more than transactions. Tomorrow our ship will be ready, Bora said. We will return to Coalition space. But I am not the same captain who arrived here desperate and afraid. I have learned something important. I have seen a different way of living. A better way. What will you tell the Coalition? Taewon asked. Bora looked out the window at Earth below. That beautiful, dangerous world that had created the most unusual species in the galaxy. I will tell them the truth. That humanity survived a death world, not by becoming hard and cruel, but by becoming kind and cooperative. That they learned helping others is the same as helping yourself. That they see strangers as future friends. That they have something to teach us all. She paused. And I will recommend that we accept them into the coalition immediately. Not because of their technology or their resources, but because the galaxy needs what they have. The galaxy needs to remember how to be kind, Taewon smiled. The coalition will think we have gone crazy, recommending a species for their kindness. Maybe we have, Bora laughed. Or maybe we have finally seen clearly. Either way, I will not lie in my report. Humanity deserves recognition. They deserve respect. They deserve to be part of something bigger. And we deserve to learn from them. In the distance, Bora could see human ships moving around the station. Always working. Always building. Always helping. They had survived their deadly world by refusing to become deadly themselves. They had looked at the cruelty of nature and chosen compassion instead. They had faced a universe of competition and chosen cooperation. Maybe that was the real meaning of being human. Not avoiding the darkness, but choosing the light anyway. Not surviving despite kindness, but surviving because of it. Tomorrow they would leave. But Bora knew they would carry something precious with them. Not just a repaired ship, but a new understanding of what was possible. A new hope for what the galaxy could become. If humans could be this way, maybe others could learn too. Maybe kindness was not weakness. Maybe generosity was not foolishness. Maybe the future belonged not to the strongest or the smartest, but to those who remembered how to care. The Valkyrie ship sat in the bay, fully repaired and ready to fly. Captain Bora stood with her crew preparing for departure. Commander Hyojin and the human station crew had gathered to say goodbye. "Your ship is better than new," Engineer Minho said proudly. "I upgraded several systems. You will fly faster and smoother now." Taewon bowed deeply. "Thank you, my friend, for everything." Minho pulled Taewon into a hug. Humans liked physical contact to show affection. Taewon had learned this. He hugged back. "Remember," Minho said, "you always have friends here. Come back anytime. Bring other Valkyrie. We would love to meet more of your people." Suddenly, alarms began blaring across the station. Red lights flashed. Everyone froze. A voice came over the speakers. "All stations, emergency alert. Distress signal received. Ship in danger. Debris field collision. Multiple hull breaches. Location Sector 7 near human space border. Commander Hyojin moved fast. Crisis Manager Junho, get me details. How bad is it?" A human man appeared on a screen. "Commander, the ship is badly damaged. They are venting atmosphere. Life support failing. We have maybe 2 hours before the crew dies. But Commander, there is a problem. The ship is Threxin." Bora felt her blood go cold. Threxin. Her people's old enemies. The Threxin and Valkyrie had fought wars. Not recently, but the hatred remained. The distrust was deep. "Threxin," Hyojin repeated. "How many crew?" 15. Mix of military and civilians. Their navigation failed and they hit the debris field. They are trapped and dying. Hyojin did not hesitate. Mobilize rescue teams. Get rescue specialist Mirai prep the medical bay. We launch in 10 minutes. Commander, Junho said carefully. The Threxin are not part of the formal contact agreement. We need coalition approval to render aid. The protocols require we file a request first. People are dying, Hyojin said flatly. We save them first. We handle protocols later. Launch the rescue ships now. Bora watched the humans move. They scattered like water, each person knowing exactly what to do. No arguments. No debates. They just acted. Within minutes, rescue ships were being prepared, but Bora felt torn. The Threxin, her enemies. Part of her said to let them die. Part of her remembered the wars, the deaths, the suffering the Threxin had caused her people. She looked at Commander Hyojin. The human was focused, calm, determined. She saw people in danger. Not enemies. Not aliens. Just people who needed help. Bora made a decision. Commander, my ship is ready. My crew is rested. We can help with the rescue. Hyojin turned to her with surprise. You would help rescue Threxin? I know your history with them. You taught me something, Bora said. You taught me that the right thing to do is help people who need help. Not because of politics. Not because of history. Because it is right. If I leave now while people are dying, I did not learn anything here. I did not become better, so yes, we will help, Hyojin smiled. A huge proud smile. Thank you, Captain. Your ship has better shields than ours. You can navigate the debris field more safely. We will follow your lead. Bora turned to her crew. They looked uncertain. Navigator Dohyun spoke up. Captain, are we really doing this? Helping Threxen? Yes, Bora said firmly. We are. Because we are better than our hate. Because 15 beings are dying and we can save them. Because this is what friends do. And the humans are our friends. We follow their example. Her crew nodded slowly. They trusted her. They had also learned from the humans. They moved to their stations. The rescue fleet launched. The Velkari ship in front. 2 human rescue craft behind. Engineer Minho came aboard the Velkari ship to coordinate. Rescue specialist Mirai was on one human ship. Dr. Jiwan was on the other. The debris field was dangerous. Chunks of metal spinning through space. Old satellites. Broken ships, rocks, everything moving fast and unpredictable. Navigator Do-Yun piloted carefully. His hands were steady. He wove between the debris like dancing. The human ships followed his path exactly. There, Minho pointed. The Threxen ship. Look at that damage. They hit hard. The Threxen vessel was broken. Huge holes in the hull. Atmosphere leaking out like fog. The ship was spinning slowly, out of control. We need to stabilize it, Mirai said over the radio. Then we can board and get the crew out. The Velkari ship attached cables. They fired stabilizing thrusters. Slowly the spinning stopped. The human ships moved in close. Boarding now, Mirai announced. Medical team ready? Ready, Jiwan confirmed. Bora made another choice. I am going with them. Captain? Taewon looked worried. If I ask my crew to save Threxen, I must lead by example. I must show that I believe in what we are doing. Give me a suit. Minutes later, Bora floated through the broken Threxen ship with Mirai and Minho. The inside was a mess. Damaged equipment everywhere. The air was thin and cold. They found the Threxen crew huddled in a sealed compartment. The Threxen looked like large reptiles, scales and sharp teeth. They looked scared. When the door opened, the Threxen saw Bora first. A Velkari. Their eyes went wide with shock and fear. Bora removed her helmet. She wanted them to see her face, to see that she meant no harm. We are here to rescue you, she said in Galactic Common. Please do not be afraid. We are not here to hurt you. We are here to save you. One Threxen stepped forward. He had captain's marks. You are Velkari. Why would you save us? We are enemies. We were enemies, Bora corrected. But today we are just people. You need help. We can give help. That is all that matters. Mirai stepped forward. I am human. This is my engineer Minho. We have medical teams ready. We have ships ready. We can get all of you to safety. But we need to move fast. This ship is dying. The Threxen captain looked at Bora. Then at the humans. He saw no deception, no hate. Just determination to help. Why? He asked simply. Minho answered. Because you need help. Because helping is right. Because we can. Those are the only reasons we need. Now come on. Let's get you out of here. The rescue took an hour. Moving through debris. Carrying injured Threxen. Supporting the weak. Working together. Velkari human and Threxen. Old enemies cooperating because humans showed them how. Back on the station, Dr. Jiwan worked on the Threxen injured. She was gentle and careful. She treated them exactly like she treated the Velkari. Like they mattered. Like they were important. The Threxen captain, whose name was Wanshik, found Bora in the common area. She was drinking hot tea, trying to warm up from the cold of space. Captain Bora, Wanshik said formally. I must speak with you. Sit, Bora invited. Please. Wanshik sat carefully. He looked uncomfortable. You saved us. You and the humans. You saved your enemies. I do not understand why. I learned something here, Bora said. I learned that holding on to old hate only hurts us. That choosing to help instead of hurt makes us stronger. The humans taught me that. They help everyone. No matter who. No matter what. They help because helping is what good people do. These humans are strange, Wanshik said. They have no reason to help us. We are nothing to them. Yet they risk their lives. They see everyone as potential friends, Bora explained. They believe we all share this universe together. That we should help each other survive and grow. It is a different way of thinking. A better way. Wanshik was quiet for a long moment. My people hate your people. Your people hate mine. We have fought for generations. But today you saved us. Why? Bora looked at the Threxan captain directly. Because 15 lives matter more than old grudges. Because your crew deserves to go home. Because maybe if we stop hating, we can start building something better. The humans showed me that. Now I show you. Wonshik bowed his head. When Threxan did that, it meant deep respect. You and your humans have given me much to think about. I came into this system expecting to die. Instead, I found mercy from enemies and kindness from strangers. This changes things. This changes everything. Commander Hyojin joined them. Both your ships will be ready in a few days. We are working on repairs for the Threxan vessel. Captain Wonshik, your crew is welcome to stay as long as needed. You will repair our ship too? Wonshik asked. For free? Of course, Hyojin smiled. What kind of people would we be if we saved you just to send you away in a broken ship? We help completely or not at all. Besides, Engineer Minho is excited to work on Threxan technology. He loves learning new things. Wonshik looked between the two captains, Velkari and Human, his people's old enemies working together, united by simple kindness. The galaxy is going to change when they learn about you humans. You do not follow the rules. You follow your hearts. Maybe the rules are wrong, Hyojin said. Maybe the galaxy needs new rules. Rules that put people first. Rules that value kindness over profit. Rules that remember we are all trying to survive together. That night, Velkari and Threxan and human crew members ate together. It was awkward at first. Old enemies sitting at the same tables. But the humans made it work. They told jokes. They shared stories. They showed that different people could enjoy the same food and laugh at the same things. Carefully at first. Then more openly, they found they had things in common. They found they could respect each other. They found that hate was harder to maintain when you actually knew the people you were supposed to hate. Bora watched it happen and felt something shift inside her. This was humanity's true gift. Not their technology, not their strength, but their ability to bring people together, to show that cooperation was possible, that old wounds could heal. 3 days later, both alien ships sat in the bay, fully repaired, ready to leave. Captain Bora and Captain Wonshik stood together looking at their vessels. An impossible sight, Velkari and Threxan standing side by side in peace. My government will not believe my report, Wonshik said. I barely believe it myself. Velkari saved us. Humans helped us for free. Everything I thought I knew about the galaxy is wrong. My report will sound crazy too, Bora agreed. But it is the truth. These humans have shown us a different path, a better way to exist in the universe. What will you tell the coalition? Wonshik asked. Everything. That humanity should be welcomed immediately. That they have things to teach us. That their way of helping without expecting return is not weakness but strength. What will you tell your people? Wonshik thought for a moment. I will tell them that I met beings who valued life over politics, who chose compassion over convenience, who showed me that old enemies can become new friends. I will recommend opening dialogue with both humans and Velkari. Bora looked at the Threxan captain with surprise. You would recommend talking to us? The Velkari? You saved my life. You saved my crew. You had every reason to leave us to die. Instead, you showed mercy. That means something. That means maybe our peoples can find peace. If not for ourselves, then for the humans who believed we could be better. Commander Hyojin approached them with another person. A human Bora had not met before. He wore formal clothing and carried himself with authority. Captains, this is Ambassador Kyungmin. He arrived from Earth this morning. The Earth government heard about what happened here. They sent him to make official contact. Ambassador Kyungmin bowed respectfully to both captains. I am honored to meet you both. Your reports have already reached your governments. The Galactic Coalition has sent an observer to investigate the situation here. He should arrive within hours. An observer? Bora asked. Why? Because your reports were so unusual, Kyungmin explained. 2 species with difficult history, both praising the same unknown civilization. Both recommending immediate contact. Both reporting acts of extreme generosity. The Coalition wants to see if it is true. It is true, Wonshik said firmly. Every word. These humans are real. Their kindness is real. What they did for us is real. I know, Kyungmin smiled. I read the reports very carefully. But the Coalition observer Seong-ho needs to see for himself. He has studied thousands of first contact situations. He will determine if humanity should be invited to join the Coalition. Hours later, The Coalition observer ship docked at Earth Station 7. Observer Seung-ho emerged. He was Tarvian, a species known for being careful and analytical. His 4 eyes saw everything. His recording equipment captured everything. Commander Hyojin greeted him personally. Observer Seung-ho, welcome to Earth Station 7. How can we help you? Seung-ho looked around the bay carefully. I am here to verify the claims made by Captain Bora and Captain Wanshik. They report unusual behavior, extreme generosity, help given without payment. This is not normal in the galaxy. I need to understand what really happened. Of course, Hyojin said calmly. Ask anything. Go anywhere. Talk to anyone. We have nothing to hide. We just did what felt right. For 2 days, Observer Seung-ho investigated everything. He interviewed the Velkari crew. He interviewed the Threxan crew. He interviewed the human station workers. He examined the repaired ships. He reviewed logs and records. He watched how humans interacted with the aliens. He expected to find exploitation, hidden costs, secret agreements. That was how the galaxy usually worked. Help always had a price, always had strings attached, but he found none of that. Instead, he found exactly what the reports described. Humans helping because they could, because it was right, because they saw value in kindness itself. On the second evening, Seung-ho attended a meal in the common area, the same place where Velkari and Threxan and humans had been eating together. He sat quietly and watched. He saw Engineer Minho teaching Threxan engineers about human repair techniques, freely sharing knowledge. He saw Dr. Jiwon helping a Threxan crew member who was still recovering, treating them with gentle care. He saw human children playing with Velkari and Threxan, laughing together despite being completely different species. He saw Captain Bora and Captain Wanshik sitting together, talking peacefully. Historical enemies sharing stories, building understanding, building bridges, and everywhere he saw humans facilitating it. Making it happen, not for profit, not for advantage. Just because they believed it was good, Ambassador Kyungmin sat down next to Seung-ho. What do you think, Observer? Have you found what you were looking for? Seung-ho was quiet for a long time. I came here expecting to find deception, hidden motives. The galaxy does not work the way these reports described. Species do not help each other without reason. They do not give without taking. They do not trust without guarantees. And what did you find? Kyungmin asked. I found that I was wrong. That the galaxy does not work this way because we never tried to make it work this way. Your humans show that another way is possible. They survive their dangerous world not by becoming hard and cruel, but by becoming cooperative and kind. They learned that helping others helps everyone, and they never forgot that lesson. Seung-ho turned to look at Kyungmin directly. Your people do not just repair ships. You repair relationships. You repair trust. You repair the broken idea that strangers must be threats. This is more valuable than any technology, more important than any resource. So what will you report? Kyungmin asked. I will report the truth. That humanity should be welcomed into the Galactic Coalition immediately, not because of your ships or your science, but because of your values. Because the galaxy needs what you have. We have forgotten how to trust, how to help without counting costs, how to see strangers as potential friends. You remember. You can teach us. The next morning, a farewell ceremony was held in the main bay. Both the Velkari and Threxan ships were ready to depart. The crews gathered together one last time. Commander Hyojin stood before them all. Captains Bora and Wanshik, your ships are ready. You are free to return home. We hope your journeys are safe and swift. Captain Bora stepped forward. Commander, we came here desperate. Our ship broken. Our hope failing. We expected cold efficiency and a bill. Instead, we found warmth and friendship and generosity. You changed us. You showed us a better way. We will carry that lesson home. We will share what we learned. The galaxy will know about human kindness. Captain Wanshik stepped forward too. My people were dying. You saved us without hesitation. You did not ask our species. You did not ask our politics. You asked only if we needed help. Then you helped. My crew and I owe you our lives. But more than that, you gave us hope. Hope that the galaxy can be better than it is. Thank you. Hyojin smiled that warm human smile. You owe us nothing. You were in trouble, we helped. That is what neighbors do. That is what friends do. And you are our friends now. Always. This station will always be open to you. Both of you. All of you. Felkari, Threxen, or anyone else who needs help. Our door is always open. She paused, looking at everyone gathered. You know what I hope? I hope you take this experience home with you. I hope you show your people that cooperation works, that kindness works, that seeing strangers as friends works. We humans learned it on our dangerous world. But the lesson applies everywhere. We are all in this universe together. We survive better when we help each other. Observer Shungho stepped forward. Commander Hyojin, I have completed my investigation. My report will recommend immediate coalition membership for humanity. But I want to ask you something. Why do you do this? What do you gain? Hyojin thought about it. We gain friends. We gain trust. We gain the satisfaction of knowing we helped someone. We gain a universe where maybe someday when we need help, someone will be there for us. But honestly, we do it because it feels right. Because it makes us happy to help. Because we believe everyone deserves kindness. That is enough reason, Seungho nodded slowly. Your species is unique, Commander. The galaxy will be better with you in it. I look forward to seeing what humanity teaches us all. The crews said their goodbyes. Humans hugging aliens. Aliens bowing to humans. Promises to stay in contact. Promises to visit again. Real friendship. Born from simple kindness. As the Velkari and Threxen ships prepared to leave, something unexpected happened. Both captains opened communication channels. Commander Hyojin, Captain Bora said, Before we go, I want to say something. Captain Wanchik and I have been talking. We have decided to recommend that our governments open direct communication to discuss peace, to discuss cooperation. After centuries of mistrust, we think it is time to try something different. The humans showed us it is possible. We want to honor that gift by trying. Our peoples have long memories, but we must try. If humans can welcome strangers with open arms, surely we can at least talk to our old enemies. Surely we can try to build something better. Hyojin felt tears in her eyes. This was it. This was the real gift. Not just repairing ships, but repairing relationships. Not just saving lives, but changing hearts. That makes me very happy. That makes everything worth it. Go with our blessing. Go in peace. And remember, you always have friends here. The ships departed. Bora and Wanchik flying home to their respective governments. Come.